Hi, I'm Marc. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and nice to see you guys on here. And this is Pick a Card. I do that 5 days a week. And this is card number 1 and card number 2. I've always picked a card that you feel drawn to. And if you guys like what you hear, please, actually, a couple things. Press the like button, and also and that just supports the channel, as well as to subscribe to it. So this is where you can get your daily messages. So let's get started. Oh, the angel that's coming forth is Metatron, your fighting angel. And this is the Magician and the Mirror. Magician and the Mirror. So that means we have the power within us to change things, and the mirror reflects on how we perform, how we act, how we respond. We make our own magic, right? Why? Because we are the magicians. We can make things happen, and you'll be surprised how we can make things happen. But when it says, and I'll repeat this back to you again, the magician and the mirror, because you are the magician, and what you're performing, what you're showing, what you're following through is a reflection of how you're acting and responding to it. You can make miracles happen by manifesting. I'm sure all of you have heard that before. You can make things happen. So, and here, I want to show you something here. If you do notice, there's blue here, right? The blue represents, believe it or not, emotions. The red is your grounding, and of course the yellow comes into place. It deals with your emotions. I mean, not your emotions, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, actually the yellow is your emotions, but, okay, this is what your angel just told me. They said, so I was correct on this. They both represent your emotions, but this is calming down your emotions. This is balancing your emotions. So this is keeping it under control, and this is balancing. Look, it's like a scale, right? You put weight on one side of the scale, you put weight on the other side of the scale. You want to see the balance between the two, right? Okay, well, that's where this comes in. This is the magic about life, is to keep things balanced and manageable, right? And you may say, well, that's not magic. That's like everyday life. How's that magic? It's not like abracadabra. Well, it's magic in the aspect when things flow, because the angels and guides bless you, because they've sent things to you that it could be material. It could be opening up your own spiritual awareness. Isn't that magic all by itself? All of a sudden you start getting opened up. How did I get opened up? And I had a trauma. How'd that happen? So the angels and guides want to show you, you have the power within you. And you know what? They surround you with love, as well as God and your loved ones, sending masters. So they're there for you. But you have this magic to make things happen in a good way or not such a good way. And we want to make things happen. So we want to use the power within us to believe in ourselves, to go forward, of knowing that when we go deep inside of us, we're listening in, and we make the magic out. That means you're thinking about, how do I bring in financial abundance? How do I do that? So I'm focusing, okay, on abundance, and then you're attracting the money. And you keep on visualizing and visualize. Eventually, you may get a check in the mail. You may be looking for a job, and you got a real good job. So many different things, and that just by itself is magic, because things just materialize, right? And that's what they're talking about, the magic. They're not talking about putting there's a hat and they pull out the rabbit out of the hat. They're not talking it that way. They're talking about the magic is within you. If you believe in yourself, things will come out. And that's what they really want you to touch base with. It's really believing in yourself and knowing that you're a powerful soul and by your manifestations and your belief system, how you could really change things over and make things manifest in a beautiful way. So they really want you to work on it. And when they're giving me that orange color, that means they want you to become very creative, and that's what it is right here. Okay, the orange color. So the orange color comes into place, and then the yellow. The yellow is once again balance. And look at this, I want to show you something. Really work a lot about balancing. Boy, if you put yourself in self-peace, that by itself is magic, because you don't have the stress anymore like you did before, because you're more into the enlightenment state of just feeling love and bliss instead of feeling stressed, worry, doubt, and ego gets involved. But look how much emotional stuff they want you to work on. Look at this. Water represents emotion, right? Right there is another blue. I want to make sure I saw what I saw. Is blue. Emotions once again. All right, dealing with the yellow, emotions once again. Do you see what's going on with all this emotional stuff? They want you to work on it so you could balance it out. And when you balance that out, that's magic all by itself, because that means things are going to flow better for you, and things are going to manifest better for you, and doorways are going to open up for you. And that's what they're talking about, the magic that comes from within you. You can make things happen. And the mirror is there for the reflection of how you can see yourself, how you really are as a soul, a special soul, who you are. Right? So that was card number 1. Now we're going to go on to card number 2. Let's see what angel that comes forth for you. And that is Josephine. Josephine comes forth. And Josephine said, this is a really tough situation here. And I think most of us need to work on this, but the angel wants to let you know is try to become more patient. When we become more patient with ourselves, you notice like everything's white here. The reason why everything's white is purify your mind, body, and soul. Get rid of detox, release on the mind, body, and spirit. But they want you to become patient, so when situations do happen, you're not huffing and puffing and going, and I don't know why this happens this way, and I'm so annoyed, No, they don't want you to get that way. What they want you to do is they want you to flow a little bit more. Go with the moment. Don't be so hard on yourself, but be more that, all right, I'm living in this moment. I'm here. I'm focusing. I know other things are on my mind. It's scattered in my mind. I really don't want to hear it. But I'm only focused on being in the moment, staying focused in the moment. That means you're only focusing on that. I know the mind will say, yeah, but what about this and what about that? The mind always finds a way of filling something in. It always never want to leave it blank. So it tries to fill it in. But you come on the other hand and say, mind, I'm here right now. I'm focusing only on this. I'm being patient. I have my virtuous. I'm being very virtuous by, letting things flow, being in the moment and taking one thing at a time instead of us worried about things. And that's why we become very impatient, because we all want things so fast, and things don't always work so fast like that. Excuse me. It would be nice if it did, because if it did, wow, we wouldn't have to wait. There would be less stresses. But where does the challenge come in? One of the challenges for us to become more patient. That means we have to wait for things. We have to be in the moment of things, and also understand things. You could be in the kitchen with your wife and you could tell them, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I mean, we'll all do that, right? But no. Let her get her food, and then I'm going to get mine. Do you see what's going on here? Instead of going, hurry up, I got to go to work, come on, hurry. No, it's not that at all. Or how about you're driving on the road? I'm sure a lot of you respond to this when you're driving on the road. It's like, come on, hurry up, I got to go to work. Or, oh, another red light. Or, oh, I went on a date with this guy and it didn't work, and, no, I'll never find anyone again. And, so we wanted to reevaluate our patience of saying, what are we impatient about and what we need to do to stop that kind of thinking. Because what's happening here is we're getting too impatient on things, and so we don't want to wait. But we learn to wait by being in the moment. You won't feel that stress with the patience, because remember, just because things are not working out the way you want, you have to be patient and understand that. But another thing is about being patient, believe it or not, this is hard for most people to do. It's not act on the emotion. Instead, focus on what you need to do everyday reality. And stop worrying about, oh, what happens if I can't get this done? Oh, we all do it. We all need to work on the patience. And so your message from your angel was telling me to learn to become more patient. The more patient we become, you'll see, the more virtuous we become, more enlightened we become. And that's where the angel wants to guide you and direct you in that way. Become more patient. Wait. Take your time. Let things flow. If you don't get it today, you'll get it tomorrow. You don't have to do your normal everyday routine. It's not going to always work that way. Most of the times, yes, but a few times, no. And what happens if it doesn't work out? We go, oh, but I don't want to wait. I got to do this. We all need to take a breath. Stay focused in the moment. And I'm telling you, if you don't act upon it, you take one thing at a time, you'll see how your patience will improve, and you won't feel agitated, or you won't feel like, oh, I have to do this, oh, I have to do that, oh, I have to do that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Every time you feel that way, catch yourself and change it right away before it builds up, and then you're like into this fluster and you're going in circles. All right, because it's really important to keep yourself balanced there. And any comments, please write in the comment box when you're watching. Just write a comment about what you'd like to hear on the YouTube. And I could ask the angels to really talk about that for you, and for others who are listening as well, of course. And I'm always here by you guys' side. I know people going through hard times and all that. Look at my website. I order like spiritual coaching and healing work, massage work, and so much more to help you on your everyday life. And any questions, please, email me, go to my website, check it all out. It's in the description box below. And don't forget to support my channel, so this way you can get your daily messages. And thank you guys for being here. I always love you being here. Take care for now. Please be safe. Talk to you soon. Blessings and love, Marc.